Hello guys. So welcome to part 4 of this 97 Chevy. Previous video, we prepped the hood, we sanded it, and we got the priming done. Today what I'm going to do, I already looked the hood over, she's good and dry. Turned out very beautiful, but what I want to do today is I want to do a second coat, but first we're going to sand. So for the sanding part, what I'm going to do is I'm going to run some 400 grit. This one's 3M. They didn't have any for the Gator brand, but in the end, sandpaper. It's very, very fine. It's just a little catchy. And it's not going to take all the prime down. It's not even going to really take much off. It's just going to take any imperfection spots, if there's any bubbles, any overspray, which everything feels good. Any dirt that may have landed after this dried, just because I have come down to the garage a few times, checked the hood. Also, my kids came down here a couple times. Luckily, they never touched the hood. Or as far as I can see, I don't see any fingerprints. But like I said, we're going to go ahead, we're going to give this a sand down, and we're going to put another coat of prime on. And hopefully soon I will know exactly as to what color scheme that we're going to go with this truck. As I mentioned in the previous video, it's going to be red and black. I do have some designs drawn up. The owner didn't show up yesterday. He had some things that he was doing, which is perfectly fine. Like I said, you know, this gentleman, he works a lot and he's hardly home, so he's trying to finish up some projects that he had at home. So, but as you can see, granted, I don't have the best quality video camera in the world. I am running this off my cell phone for right now, but it looks really good in person. Picture video does no justice as to what sight in person is. So with that, I'm going to go ahead, get my sander ready, and we'll go from there. I forgot to show you guys here the other day when I was doing the one video. I'd say about my sander. This one's a Drill Master. I believe I got this one from Harbor Freight a couple years ago. I bought it to redo the floors in the house. We were going to stain and then put a urethane coat on it for protection, and we didn't go that route. We ended up changing our minds and we went with a laminate flooring. But this one's got the attachment. You can put a little vacuum or a bag on the back to help pull out dust. I just use the air compressor and blow it out. But for this project and some other projects I've done vehicle wise, it's worked great. I'm very happy with it. The only negative thing I have to say about it, and it's done it ever since I took it out of the box, this clip right here likes to keep popping out. I don't know why. There's nothing broke. It's a pain in the ass to put back in, but it doesn't take very much for it to pop out. But I think I only spent $10 for this at Harbor Freight, if I'm not mistaken. I know it wasn't very much, but I love it. But I got the 400 grit on here. I wish I had somebody to like stand here and do video while I did my work, but unfortunately I don't have that. So it's just going to be a play, pause, play, pause. But hopefully soon. But anyway, let's get to sanding. Okay guys, so now we have the hood primed, and now it's sanded, obviously. What I'm going to do is I'm going to clear it off. I'm just going to blow it off. I'm not going to wash it because I don't want any water to really stick to it, but I'm going to blow it off real good, wipe it off, get any debris off, and we're going to get ready for another coat of prime. Alright guys, so we do have a missing section on here. It's actually me really painting the hood. You guys already seen that it was prepped up, sanded. I didn't do any paint videos. Didn't really have the help that I really wanted to do, or that I wanted to have in order to like show how I painted it and all. But anyway, today I got the clear coat again. Didn't have anybody to do much videoing for me, so this is the after. You can see some blotches. It's actually like dust or something. After I turned my fan on, it really blew it down, so I'm not very happy with that. But this ain't the end of it. Here in a couple days, I'm going to go ahead and lightly sand, try to get that all out, and do a second coat. At that point, I'm not going to do any ventilation other than leave my garage door open. But I mean, this red just really fucking pops. Excuse my language, but like this red is extremely tremendous. And I don't know if it's because of the light and the clear coat just reflecting so much so that it's kind of weird looking. Like my garage is reflecting red. Like that's how bright this clear coat really brought out the red. And I love it. It's actually an international red. It's what the owner wanted. That's what he picked out. I was going to go for a design, put maybe like a stripe or something down the center of the hood. We're not going to do that. We're going to keep it simple. I do have another surprise for him. That'll be in a later video. It's not even done yet. Nowhere near being prepared to do that part, but he's going to fucking love it. I'm hoping to get another video. I've shown the technique to sand down, lightly of the clear coat, what to do, how to clean it, and be more prepared, because like I said, this was all beautiful until I turned my fan on, because you just could not breathe in here. And just leaving the garage door open was just not enough. So unfortunately, we got these little blotches, but luckily it's on top. As long as it don't sink, it'll come straight off. But this clear coat is sticky as all beat hell. But my paint gun loved it. No issues at all. I didn't even have to do much adjustment. I mean, it just went. But I'll show you the clear coat that I used. Okay, guys, this is actually the clear coat that the gentleman had bought. This is a no prep. Basically, all you have to do is make sure your surface of what you're going to be clear coating is clean. You don't have to do any reducers, no hardeners, no nothing. Like I said, my paint gun loved it. Very quick. I only used 350 milliliters, and that was more than enough. But anyway, this is the clear. It's actually January, I guess it's the 2nd. Today's January 2nd here in Pennsylvania, and very little snow, but it's beautiful outside. It's like 48 degrees. And so I'm just going to leave the garage open for a while. I'm going to shut the fan off. And I'm not going to run the fan. Once it starts to cool down, I'll go ahead and I will close up shop. Once it's ventilated real good, I don't want it to stink the garage up too much. I don't want it to waft up into the house. But once ventilation is done, I'm going to go ahead and turn some heat on. The can states it takes about 6 to 8 hours. Like I said, I use like 350 milliliters. So it's going to take longer than that. But I also wanted to make sure that any unevenness inside within the paint, the primer to the hood, I wanted to make sure everything, smoothed out. So I used it a little bit more heavier. But I want this truck to last longer. And I'm doing my damnedest, like I said in the very beginning, I plan to have my own garage opened up here at some point this year. Here in April, I'm going for my inspection license. But I mean, I got most of the tools. I mean, been buying for years and years. Some stuff I've had since I was a kid. Some tools that if I don't have and I'm going to need, I can easily go get them. I got friends that have them. A buddy of mine wants to go into business with me. We got a bigger garage there. I'm not 100% how licensing for all that, plus having it run as a business. Excuse me. I don't know how that's all gonna play out, but I mean that's the goal. The 97 Chevy, I got to get the bed put back on. I need to do a little bit more work to it. It's already primed, but it's sitting outside right now. Got to get it back on the truck after the cab's all done. And then I'm going to paint it all as one, because I'm not going to paint the very back of the cab, and I'm not going to paint the front of the bed. It's all good shape. Hell, I mean, it's still original color, and you can't see that point. I'm going to try to blend it in the best that I can, to where if you're looking inside, you see the fresh paint. You don't see anything else. But the truck, I'm going to be doing the bumper. It's going to get different bumpers. I found 2 other bumpers. I'm waiting for a reply back as to when those can be picked up. But there also might be a parts truck. Get more information about that. But I mean, it's going to take time. It's going to be a winter project. I'll have another vehicle I'll be doing videos on. It'll be a Trailblazer. It's going to be mine, so got to make sure it's definitely done 100%. Really haven't done anything just because of the holidays. The other day, I was helping out another customer of mine, gotten a bumper, so that took time out of my day. New Year's Eve. But if it helps somebody, you know, at least stay on the road. These days you have to work. So between what I do at home and my other job, I'm pretty busy, on top of raising kids as well and being married. So, but that'll be it for this video. Like, subscribe. Don't forget to hit the subscribe. Comment. Other people, I've seen videos where they're doing these. Email me your projects. I might start doing that if I get enough views. Right now I really don't have crap, but maybe someday, if I start getting views and good comments. I apologize for my poor content, especially the quality. I don't have anything fancy, so just run my cell phone, but over time, you know, possibly I'll get there. But like I said, thank you for watching. This is part 4. Part 5, I should have part 5 sometime next week. That's my goal. I'm trying to do at least 1 video a week. So, but like, subscribe, comment, and thank you for watching. Have a great day.